Okay, we are making my jalapeno pepper poppers now. And what I got here is I got some bacon I fried up this morning left over. And I got 4 jalapenos. So the first thing I'm going to do is chop up these jalapenos. And not being a glutton for punishment, I'm going to take out the seeds. Alright, let's get those chopped up. Alright, those chopped up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 slices of bacon here. We're just going to chop that up too. Alright, we'll put that in our bowl. Give that a little toss. I got 2 blocks of room temperature cream cheese. Alright, last one in the bowl there. Let me go throw this away and get my hands washed. I'll be right back. Alright, let's give that a good mix up. Alright, now we fill our skillet up with some oil. Alright, here we go. Ready to start rolling some egg rolls. Make sure I only got 1. No, I got 2 there. Alright, so sit there as a diamond. We'll take about a spoon of that. See if that's enough. Alright, like that. Hold that corner over. That corner over. Give it a nice tuck. Get it nice and tight. These are a little bit dry now. I'm sitting in the fridge overnight. Alright, try that again. And then we'll get into our fresh ones. Up a bit. Alright, another spoon. That was about the right amount, I think. over. Flip that over. Flip that over. Alright, now we can open our fresh ones. Pretty easy to roll these. Just set it like a diamond. Grab you a spoon of your filling. That one. Maybe kind of a small spoon there. Kind of flatten it out, what kind of like the shape you want it. Take the bottom, diamond point, roll it. Pick up this side, fold it over, kind of making an envelope. And we just roll it, leaving the top flap open. Rub some water on that. Continue rolling it like that. There you go, you got a nice little egg roll. So I'm going to do these off camera, get these all rolled up, and I'll be right back. It's critical when you're rolling these that you don't want no holes, because if you have holes, that cheese will ooze out when we're frying it. And you want to try and make sure you have no holes in the corners or anything. Like I got right there. It's about 355. Still rising a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and get my handy dandy tongs. Move that out of the way. And let's drop one in to see how it reacts. Oh yeah. These don't gotta cook long. We just want to crisp up the shell. Oh yeah, that looks good. There we go. Perfect, no leaks on that. Perfect color. So that kind of gives you an idea on how long to do it, but I'm going to put a few in there now. There you go. There's that batch done. Put a few more in. As you can see, they're pretty easy and go pretty quick. A little bit tedious rolling them, but once you get the hang of that, you roll a few of them, you kind of get the hang of it pretty quick. You want them fairly tight, but you don't want to pull them so tight you poke a hole through your wrap, but you want it fairly tight. Fold it up pretty tight and roll pretty tight and glued with water on that envelope flap. Roll that over onto that. Keep them nice and snug. That way they don't leak when we fry them. You'll know if you got one leaking because this will start sizzling, making a lot of noise. There you have it. There's 10 of them. So off camera, I'll finish the rest of this and I'll be right back. Alright, that's them all fried up. Let's get them trayed up for freeze drying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should have enough room. These aren't hot no more. Alright, that leaves me 2 that I get to try out here. I got 4, 8, 16 on the tray there. The batch made a total of 18. So let's try one of these first ones I fried up. They'll be nice and cool now. And see what it tastes like. Oh man. That is really good. So, it's a great success for fresh. Those are good. The real test is when they're dry, since I put so much filling in there. Hopefully it won't suck the moisture out of your mouth once they're freeze dried. But those were so easy to make and absolutely gorgeous fresh that y'all ought to try it even if you don't freeze dry it. And like I say, I'll have to wait and see if this is going to be, that cheese is going to be so dry that it sucks the moisture out of your mouth. I'll know in probably about 48 hours, well, a little bit more because I got to freeze these overnight. You'll know in a few seconds because the next time you see these, they'll be coming out of the freeze dryer. I'll see you then. Oh man. Alrighty, there we go. My poppers, jalapeno poppers, out of the freeze dryer. We did those for 40 hours plus. They look absolutely gorgeous, I think you'll agree. So let me get these bagged up and I'll be right back. Alright, we got these all bagged up with 300cc O tubes over in there. We'll leave those sit out for a while, a day, make sure everything looks good, and then we'll put those in long-term storage. But I want to try one of these and just see if they are as good as they were fresh. Mm. Those are good. A little bit dry, but hold on. Let's just see what happens. I didn't poke holes in that, so I don't know if that got all the way through. But let's just try it. And see what happened. I didn't get much cheese in that bite. Let me get into a cheesy bit. Oh yeah. Mmm. That was cold water. If I'd have done some warm water on that, that would have been gorgeous. They're a little bit delicate. Want to crumble apart. Oh man, that has really brought it back to life. And I didn't even poke holes in that. I just submerged it in that cold water until the bubbles quit coming up, which is just a few seconds. Pulled it out, patted it off, and all that cheese is rehydrated in the middle instantly. Mm. And by doing that, I didn't even need to dip it in the salsa for moisture. That is a surprise. So there you go. What do you think about that? Jalapeno poppers, egg rolls, freeze-dried, and reconstituted. That was delicious. Okay, table's cleared off, dishes are done. So I'd like to invite you all here around the table, and I'm going to tell you a little story about jalapeno poppers. And the title of the story is Sizzling Serenade, an ode to jalapeno poppers. In the land of flavors, where spices roam free, there's a snack that's sizzling, a treat for you and me. Jalapeno poppers, oh so fine and bright, a culinary delight that's sure to excite. The popper's crispy coats gives way to a creamy dream, a blend of cheeses that's sure to make you scream. The heat of the pepper, a slow building fire that leaves you wanting more and reaching for desire. The flavors meld together, a harmonious blend, a symphony of spices that will never end. The crunch of the coating, the cream of the cheese, a match made in heaven that brings us to our knees. So here's to the popper, a snack divine, a culinary delight that's truly sublime. Whether you like it hot or mild and sweet, the jalapeno popper can't be beat. So if you're feeling hungry and you don't know what to do, just grab a few poppers and think of me and you. We'll savor the flavors and the joy that they bring. In a world of jalapeno poppers, our hearts will sing. There you go. And then I have included the recipe for the jalapeno poppers. All right, what do you think of that cute little poem? I would like to remind you that for my members who have joined the channel, this poem, along with the recipe in PDF format, is available for download. Just go to the members to the post section of my channel and members only area, and you can download the PDF and print it out if you want, or something like that. I'd like to invite those that aren't a member to consider joining the membership. It's a small price, $1.99 a month, and it helps my channel greatly. It helps me buy food and pay the bills, you know. That's all important in life. So by becoming a member, you get a few perks. You get a little badge by your name. You'll get to see my videos early. I post them to the members area first before I make them public. And now, at least temporarily, we'll see how this goes out. If there's any interest, I'm going to be putting a little story as we sit around the table at the end of the videos that's going to be tied into what we made that day. And I'm going to include the recipe in that so you can print it all out. I think it's a pretty good value for money. But you guys will have to let me know on that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the whole video. I hope you really try out those poppers. I was totally blown away that by dipping them in water until they stopped bubbling and then eating them, that reconstituted almost instantly. And still had the crunchy-ish outside wrapper, as you saw in the video. And I did that in cold water because I wasn't sure how it would work. And yeah, it would have been even better. They were good in cold water. Well, I say cold, I mean from the tap. But they'd have been even better with hot water. So, I thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.